The Benjamin Wildfire was introduced in 2017 as a really bare bones entry level PCP air rifle. It it's you get what you pay for. At the time, it was a great option. Now, there are other options out there. It's basically the Crosman 1077 CO2 rifle, except in, you guessed it, PCP form, meaning it has a fill adapter on the front, and with that fill adapter, you can treat it as a PCP. Now, the nice thing about it is you see that magazine in the picture, it is a multi shot repeater. Each time you pull that trigger, it's a dual action trigger, so it will fire. So, technically, it is a semi automatic rifle. The Wildfire has a maximum fill pressure of 2,000 psi, so it definitely is in the pump friendly side. These days, you can find it for about $120, $130 US on sale if you do some looking around. Now, it does have a couple nice things going for it. In addition to the price, there's a claim that you can get up to 800 feet per second on it. We did not see that at all. 60 shots per fill. Their definition of per fill, you drop a lot, and you'll see that right here on screen. We had the opportunity to get this rifle in front of a crony, and as you can see, after 30 shots, it just is really dropping like a brick. Typically, if we see a shift of over 20% on velocity, we'll start to question it. And this one went from about 640 down to about 530 on shot 30. Some people are getting more shots out of it. At that point, we decided to stop. It's just a 2,000 psi fill, so we weren't expecting a lot. Power levels on these were not the greatest either. On those 30 shots, we averaged 11 foot-pounds of energy. Max was about 13 FP, and it dropped to barely 9, closer to 8. That said, as a plinking fun rifle, it's semi-automatic, quote-unquote. Each time you pull the trigger, it's going to fire. It's fun. Accuracy just wasn't there. You're not going to get any accuracy pictures from me because, to be honest with you, it was all over the place. 10 yards, maybe 15 yards max, I'd shoot this at. Outside of that, I just really wasn't getting any luck no matter what I used ammo-wise. In addition to that, it wasn't my rifle. It was one that was loaned to me by a friend at the range. So, list price is $150. You can find it for less than that. Claims up to 80 feet per second. 12 shots in the magazine. 2,000 psi fill. Claims up to 60 shots per fill. Realistically, you're looking more like 20 to 30. Dovetail groove so that you can put a scope on it, but you really don't need to. The accuracy we're getting out of it doesn't support the need for that. It does have a adjustable rear iron sight and a fiber optic front sight. Regular Foster fill adapter in the front. The one thing I do say it has going for it, it does have that air gauge on the bottom, or manometer, depending on how you want to say it, so that you can see how much of a fill you have. Very pump friendly, but with the other products that we have in the market, unless you really want it for just plinking around, you got the Maximus, you got the 42 now on the market, you have others as well. So, there you go. This is Airgun Market. Breaking down the Wildfire a bit. So for accuracy, it's not really there. Shootability, it's kind of fun. Quality, you get what you pay for. There's others on the market that we would rather feel are a better value. It's still loud on its side. It's not the easiest to put an LCD or moderator onto. But if you can look all past that, it is kind of fun being able to fire 12 shots as fast as you can pull the trigger. And if you want a true semi-auto, you're going to spend a lot more for a PCP. Thanks.